What's going on, y'all? Another episode of Real Conversations Podcast. I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe. We got a very special guest today. He actually a relative of mine. Go by the name of Christoper Shannon Jr. It's my cousin. He gonna talk about a lot of things, his upbringing, where he come from, his new venture, Art Vibes LLC. I want y'all to go support that. We're gonna talk about him being a college grad, certain obstacles he had to overcome in his life, and everything in between. I want y'all to give a warm welcome, or warm welcoming to my cousin Christoper Shannon Jr. Let's go. Let's go. What's going on, cuz?
Nothing much. Thank you all for having me here.
Yeah. How you doing? How you doing today?
I'm doing well, a little nervous, but since this is my first podcast, but pretty much I'm just trying to hang in there.
I feel you. I feel you. So let the people know some things about yourself, where you come from, things of that nature.
All right. Well, hello everyone, or guten Abend. That's good afternoon in German. My name is Christopher Shannon Jr. As the host mentioned, I am his relative, his cousin. I was born in Northwest Indiana, Gary, Indiana. I'm a little bit different from a lot of other people, maybe because I have some sort of minor disabilities, but I don't want to get into all of that. Um, Growing up, people tell me that I would never amount to anything because of who I was or who I am. And I felt and I dealt with some challenges, sometimes bullying in schools or name calling, all the other stuff, But eventually I got through it, I graduated from high school and then I went off to college, the local Indiana University Northwest. And throughout the course of the years, I've had some shares of ups and downs, some success and failures, although I don't like failure, to be quite honest with y'all. And I was one year, I almost kind of left college because some of the courses was a little too much. Some of the obstacles in the way, and but I got through it, and I eventually attained this degree from IU Northwest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Show it off, man. Show hard
Yeah,
work right there, man. Yes, sir. Let it be known.
yeah,
That's what's
and
up.
um, and this to all the haters that try to say I'm retarded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
forget the haters, cuz. Forget the haters.
yeah. But anyways, and although I was looking forward to walking the stage in 2020, but due to that stupid COVID, the pandemic,
Yeah, the
and
man-made pandemic.
it was man-made. I have to agree now. That
Yeah,
was a
man.
man. Yeah,
So
and
we ain't gonna get too far into that though.
right, and also sometimes I would sometimes think or sometimes have suicidal thoughts.
Wow, I ain't know that,
Yeah,
cuz.
well, I just buy out on the table now, just so people out there can know the real me. Hopefully, I meet new people here in Northwest Indiana, and
Right.
also pretty much everywhere in person. But but enough about the negativity. I want to talk about the positives, such as my upcoming business. I am forming a company later on, hopefully before the year ends, and my company is basically called CSJ Arts Vibes LLC. Basically, it's going to basically my company is about selling some digital art prints, that I create in my mind that sometimes resembles real life situations or other projects pieces. It's going to be just for the heck of it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah.
So, but before you start that, Chris, um, let's
Hmm.
bring it back a little bit. So, like you said, certain challenges you face as a youth. Let the people know to like let the next generation know how you handled that and how you overcame that and what type of mindset you had to be in to live with your certain obstacles day by day and continue to be a functioning American citizen.
Okay. First and foremost, you guys really got to have faith. You got to have faith. You got to have patience, and you got to have commitment, and you have to have hard work and dedication. I think those are my only keys. One major key was dedication.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So,
Hmm.
how did you even start getting into like the art design? Like, what made you want to express yourself in that way?
Well, growing up, I was known for drawing some certain things perfectly. I guess, I was born with that creativity in mind. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, like you were saying about college, you said there was some hard courses. Like, what made you push through it? Why didn't you just say, to hell with it? I'm done with it. I already came
Whew.
this far. Why? If I'm this obstacle beating me down, why should I continue? Why I just didn't stop? Why didn't you just stop and just say I did enough?
I think now just looking at it, it just came to my, it just occurred to me that a lot of young black men out there who are in college, a lot of times would drop out due to certain obstacles getting harder in over the years. And I was part of several organizations. Like one of them was called Brother to Brother. It was geared towards people, men of color, to help them and guide them through college life and resources and the map to get them on the road to graduation from the start to the finish line.
Okay.
And then also I think another organization is called Trios Student Support Services. They also a great resource for if you need tutoring or if you want to take your test in private instead of the classroom, with other students, they can help you out with that as well.
Okay. So you give a lot of your success. You give a lot of that credit to those organizations helping you through the way and helping you stay strong.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So like how do you like back home, Northwest Indiana? Do you ever plan on leaving or this just where you gonna be at? What's going on?
I plan on definitely leaving it eventually in a couple of years, like probably in 2027.
Okay.
But
Why
right,
why why that year though? Why that year?
due to saving money and stuff and moving, because moving costs have skyrocketed.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what's up
Yeah.
though. So when you move or before you move, do you plan on starting a family, having a family of your own, a little Chris?
I'm maybe in a couple, maybe when I eventually move, I'll probably start a family. But I do want a woman at this moment.
Okay, I feel you on that, cuz. Every
Hmm.
man, every man need a woman, huh?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the right time. I'm just a shy SLP. I'm sorry. I'm just a shy person, really. I'm just a shy man.
Yeah, I feel you. You gonna get out of that, man.
Yeah,
You gonna meet the right one that know how to handle a shy person.
yeah. And due to getting hurt by this one girl, by one person that I thought was interested in me, and I thought to myself I was not going to go through that again, so I'll wait for a while.
Hold on, cuz you got to speak on it. What happened? Let the people know what happened, cuz. What really went down?
Well, one year, me and her, I thought she was a girlfriend. I didn't understand the concept at that first because we kissed twice.
Oh,
But
okay.
then I guess one day I saw her with holding hands with some other guy and I was just done.
You broke your heart, cuz? What?
Yeah.
God damn. Hey, everybody gotta go through that, cuz. I'm sorry to tell you, man.
Mm,
That's how it works sometimes, man. You had to learn. Now you know though. Now you know.
yeah. Yeah. And plus,
So
I have some trust issues that I'm still trying to work on through therapy and stuff.
okay, that's what's up. Talk about that. Talk about therapy. How old was you when you started getting therapy, and will you recommend it to the next young black man going through things?
Well, here's the thing. Back in IUN, they also offer counseling offices and sessions. So I started with that during the 2016 spring semester.
Okay.
And then and I went through all that before I graduated in 2020. Then in 2018, I had a little minor outburst with one of the tutors. Said I kind of, did some things that I'm not proud of. I don't want to speak about.
Okay. We ain't going to speak on that.
Yeah, but I was a little upset about certain things because I guess I was having a bad day about something else. Like my old computer was acting up on me. And I
Okay.
just, yeah. So she advised me to, if I get therapy or she ends her program with me.
Oh, damn. Okay. So you was kind of
Yeah.
like forced.
Yes.
Okay. But do you like the outcome of therapy? Do you feel like it actually helped you or hurt you? What
It's
how you
it's
feel about
still it's still helping me a lot. I still might need additional years of therapy yeah, before I even get healed.
it? Okay, I mean that take a real man to admit that, cause honestly I'm not with therapy. I feel like I'm not about to speak to some stranger I don't know about my personal problems. That's just me though. I might be
Right.
wrong for that, but I will admit it. I don't really agree with therapy. I feel like our mothers, fathers, and grandmothers and our wives, those are therapists. That's how I feel.
Right.
But at the
And I
same,
use go ahead.
go ahead.
No, you was saying at the same time. Go ahead. I
No,
didn't mean to cut
I
you
don't
off.
even know. I was just about to speak on something else. Go ahead before you lose your thought. What you was gonna say?
I was gonna say, every day, especially on social media, I've been seeing posts about black men, encouraging other black men going through something, to seek therapy.
Right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think one year an actress named Taraji P. Henson even offered therapy.
Yeah, she had a little show or whatever. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I didn't take part of it though. I wish I had now.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. But let's speak about like your art, your whole company. Like you got some things for the audience to see, like some references, like a little
Like this guy here.
yeah, right
This is
there.
one of my
Write that
prints.
down.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Basically, it's like for those people with ADHD or autism or some other disabilities, mental disabilities, there's this thing called ableism where, discrimination against people with disabilities, physical or learning disabilities. So sometimes those words can be hurt. Sometimes those words can live in the back of your head only if you allow it. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to admit that I sometimes allow it to live in the back of my head, rent free, which I'm trying to get rid of all of that.
Right.
And I thought to myself, what if I just Okay, and one thing I've been hearing over and again about people saying burning the past down or whatever,
Mhm.
mentally burning their past. Well, I thought to myself, what if I could do? Maybe I could make a piece, that resembles that. I can imagine myself taking these awful words and just putting them in the fire, and that's what this piece is about. It's called burning negativity.
That's great. Where can the people find it? Is it available for purchase right now or just under wraps?
Ooh, well, soon, just very soon. I'm still working on my website.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm almost there with the website, which I'm gonna be honest, it's a pain in the neck to build a website.
Yeah. What you building it through? I would suggest Shopify.
Well, I should have known about that before using shop. I should have known that about Shopify. I probably still don't know the whole concept of Shopify, but
Okay.
also I use this thing called Wix, which I
Okay.
was yeah. I guess because maybe that's because as a final college project before I graduated, I used Wix to build a website.
So you familiar with Wix? Put me on game. How Wix work? Is it easy? Is it simple? Like,
It might be simple, but it's costs a whole hell of a lot of money.
yeah, I feel you on that.
It
So,
costs. They try to charge me $278.
oh, dang. Wow. Just for
Yeah,
the what? Just for the what? To make it like available? Like what's that about?
I guess so. That, and also there's also a thing called domain you have to create
Right.
and connect.
Hmm. So
Yeah,
you gonna buy your domain and all that in one. That's what's going on.
yeah, but I'm about to ditch Wix, and I'm actually using this other website through this company called Art Storefronts.
Okay. Okay. I ain't never heard of them. Okay.
Yeah, if you're an artist, you would understand. They're the company that help you get your business up and going and get your website up and growing.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
So so cuz if we almost been in 20 minutes. I know that went fast, but
that's all
if
right.
if you wanna talk about more, we can go on for hours. It's just on you. If you wanna just wrap it up here, let the people know where to find you, it's up to you. It's all on you, man.
Well, not just the digital prints I'm gonna be selling, but also I'm in the process of possibly creating some paintings as well as part of my company.
So is your company gonna be all about design, graphic designs and art and things of that nature? It's all about art.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Are you taking on any partners or you just gonna straight
I'm
do it
gonna
yourself?
I'm gonna try to do it I'm trying to do it myself first, but if it becomes a little too much, which I'm starting to almost sense that it's becoming a little too much, then I might consider a partnership. But I don't know which partnership should I consider, but because I'm trying to find the right person to trust.
Right, right. That's not an easy task. Yeah, man. So good. Let them know where they can find the page, where they can find your personal pages, and any last words you want to say. You can. The floor is
Okay.
yours.
All right. So my company CSJ Arts Vibes LLC is available on Instagram. You just type it in, and you'll see the logo like this right here. I don't know if it's backwards or what. Also, I have two additional Instagram pages. One of them is called Successful Shannon 91, also on Instagram, and I have a personal Instagram page called Prince hyperdash Shannon. Hold on, Prince underscore Shannon underscore. Never mind that part. But those other two, super successful Shannon 91, and also CSJ Arts Vibes LLC. And then also my Facebook is CJ Shannon. Okay, bear with me, y'all. I just speak differently. I'm sorry about that. But other than that, y'all take care.
All right, cuz. One love, man. We're gonna meet again. Love.
Maybe buy me a ticket to wherever you live and I'll probably come visit.
All right, cuz. Love, man. I'm gonna holler at you.
All right.
All
All
right.
right.
All right, for sure.
Bye.
Yeah. All right, there y'all have it, man. That was my cuz. Make sure y'all go holler at him about all his designs. He got a company in the works. You know, he working hard. Very talented young man. Make sure y'all support him at Art Vibes underscore LLC. Once again, Art Vibes underscore LLC on Facebook, Instagram. And also, I want y'all to know this show's been sponsored by Beyond Classy LLC. Beyond Classy LLC. They got the beard balm. I'm still using it. African soap, oils, things of that nature. Make sure y'all go follow them too. Beyond Classy underscore LLC. It's been real. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all follow us. Like, share, and subscribe on all the channels, Real Conversation Podcast, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and where you can find all the audio. Where you can find all the audio. You feel me? So Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all them things of that nature. And keep supporting us. You know, I got the Looted shirt on. We all in this together, man. It's all love. Make sure y'all have a successful, productive week. It's been your boy Smooth. We out.